Look, BT, massive quiz today.
Look at this board.
43 names on the list.
This is insane.
Absolutely insane. Sometimes I just like to put a big quiz together.
It's so much harder.
It is.
So much harder.
It is. But this one came in from Kyle Hayes. He suggested it. I saw it and I thought, look, we've got to do this. Today we're looking at players to outscore their opponent. So they've scored more goals and more behinds than the entire opposition did for a game.
Mm-hmm.
So since the year 2000, there's been 43 players to do it. We've got them all on the list right here. A bit of explaining to do, though. If it's light blue, if the square is light blue, the player's only done it once.
Yep.
And so I've given you the team they were playing for, I've given you the round, and I've given you how many goals they kicked.
Okay.
And what their opponent scored. If the square is dark blue, it means the player's done it more than once since the year 2000.
Yep.
So I've just given you the details about the most recent time they've done it.
And the club?
The club shown is the club that they were with the most recent time they've done it.
Okay.
So they may have changed clubs previously. Mm-hmm. They may not have. I'm not giving you that. All you know is they must be bloody good because they've done it more than once.
Yes. Yeah.
The stats are current up to gather round. So if there has been another occurrence since then, stiff.
Too bad.
Too bad. But you can probably guess the trigger for this quiz being the most recent player to do it. Round 4, 2025. I think that's about it. 5 strikes, because this is a difficult quiz and I want to see you go deep into your kit bag. The over-under is 24.5, BT.
I haven't been in good form, though.
No, look, you haven't, but I think this is just the perfect opportunity to do it. Right as we are getting primed for dream time at the GBT.
Yes.
Tomorrow night, but more importantly than the footy, is the trivia. We are going to be live here on YouTube doing trivia. Make sure you jump on the stream, come and say a g'day, play some trivia with us. But more importantly, BT, if you're playing the trivia with us, you are going to be in with a shot at earning a wildcard spot for Season 2 of the Creator Classic, which you can see behind BT right there. I can't think of bigger stakes in the AFL YouTube community ever.
Make sure you tune in for this.
Oh, will be absolutely huge. So BT, this is the perfect tune-up for you and for our viewers. Where are you going to start this quiz?
Jesse Hogan up the top.
Jesse Hogan, of course. This is the reason why Kyle suggested the quiz in the first place. It is Jesse Hogan, round 4, 2025, against the Eagles, kicking 9 goals in his first game back for 2025.
Sam Darcy's the next name under.
He is. Round 23, 2024 is Sam Darcy kicking 7 goals. Awesome performance.
He'll be the first $2 million player.
Before Harley Reid.
Before Harley Reid.
He's certainly performing better than Harley Reid.
Yes. I reckon this next name, this is why I was asking about the clubs.
Yes.
I reckon it is Jack Gunston.
And it is Jack Gunston. That is a really good pull. You've worked your way through that beautifully. Has done it more than once, of course, with the Hawks.
Yes.
But his most recent occurrence with the Lions in 2023. Great pull.
Next name under, we'll go with Tex Walker.
Yeah, that is Texan. Again, has done it more than once. He's kicked 10. That's against the Eagles right there. So you've got the first 4 names down pat.
Might as well kick on down. Mitch Lewis.
This is Mitch Lewis. That's another good pull. 2023, he kicked 6, and that was enough. And I'll just tell you the opponent. Again, the West Coast Eagles.
I thought so. I was going to say it. I knew he's kicked
a little bit of a trend here against teams piling on the West Coast Eagles and outscoring them early in the piece.
This next name is Charlie Curnow. They're against the Eagles as well?
Against the West Coast Eagles, that's
right. Tom Hawkins.
Tom Hawkins has done it 5 times.
5 times?
5 times, most on this list. And Chief Dunstall, the player I've shown up the top of the grid, did it the most times in the 90s. Did it 6 times in the 1990s alone.
Holy shit.
But the Tomahawk with 5, very impressive in the modern day.
Who is this? Essendon. We'll skip Essendon. We'll go with Aaron Norton.
Aaron Norton is on this list. He's the round 10, 2021.
I think that other Bulldog is Josh Bruce.
Yeah, the 10-goal effort against North. Had to be there. I'm glad you pulled that out of your bag.
Richmond Grand Final. It's Jack Rewalt.
It is Jack Rewalt. He has done it more than once. I'll check the stats for exactly how many times. But outscoring a team on grand final day, it's bloody impressive. So 3 times I've got for Jack. He's done it since the year 2000. We're on 10 names, no strikes.
One of those is against the Eagles. He's kicked 10, I think, against the Eagles.
No, he hasn't.
Okay.
No, he didn't score more than the Eagles that day.
He didn't score more, but he kicked 10 though.
He kicked 10, but it wasn't more than the Eagles scored.
Okay. The Giants would be Jeremy Cameron.
It is Jeremy Cameron. That's in the grand final year, and he has done it more than once, but he hasn't done it at the Cats. Only did it at the Giants.
North Melbourne, 2018.
That's 19, but
19,
that's okay.
2019. Getting old here. That would have to be Ben Brown.
The 10-goal performance gives it away. It is Ben Brown, and he has done it more than once.
Oh, interesting. It's Geelong. 3 goals?
Yeah, so now we're getting into interesting parts of the quiz where you've got really low totals for teams.
That could be anyone.
And I'll just draw your attention to it as well. Just below that Geelong game, you've got 3 names for Richmond in the same game. All outscored the opponent. And on the right-hand side of the board, you've got 4 players for Adelaide in round 15, 2009, that all outscored their opponent. Going to be really difficult areas for you, but I just found it fascinating.
All right. I don't think I can go in order anymore now. So we'll go with Josh Kennedy.
Josh Kennedy for the Eagles. Do you reckon he's the guy that's done it more than once?
Yes. Yeah.
He is. So a player in the same game also outscoring their opponent.
Which is Mark Lacroix.
It is Mark Lacroix. That is a good pull. 6 and 5 goals respectively. And that was against St Kilda in 2016.
The bottom of the list will be Scott Cummins.
It is Scott Cummins. He had a 10 and he had a 14 in the year 2000 before he basically just pulled every muscle in his body and couldn't do anything for the rest of his career.
I feel like that other Eagle, I don't know if this has popped up in another quiz, we've done that many now, is Philip Matera.
Phil Matera, just a really underrated small forward.
Yes, very
He's on this list. I'm impressed with your work here, BT. You're up to 16, no strikes. This is bloody good.
The 2 Saints, one of them...
There's 3 on the board, actually.
Oh, yeah, there is up the top
But
there.
there's 2 down the bottom from the same round.
Okay, well, one of those Saints, I'm assuming, would be Nick Rewalt.
Nick Rewalt, round 2, 2010.
Okay.
On the board. I'll double check the stats. I think he's done it 3 times. And he has done it 3 times.
Lance Franklin.
Lance Franklin, one of the only 2-timers or multiple timers left on the board, has done it for Sydney and for Hawthorn.
Stephen Milne.
Oh, the tip rat is there. That's a good pull. And he's done it multiple times as the tip rat. You love to see it.
I reckon that other St Kilda is Adam Schneider.
That is a fantastic pull.
Yeah.
Adam Schneider, a name that I wanted to see today, and I have seen it. And BT, that puts you on 20 names.
Woo.
No strikes. A bloody good performance so far. Can you keep it moving?
Matthew Pavlich.
The Pav is on the board. Multiple times he's done it for Freo.
2014. Fremantle, 5 goals.
5 goals to 32. To the opponent, just 22.
I watched a lot of football around then.
You watch a lot of football now.
Yeah, true. All right, we'll leave that. I've got a name, but we'll leave that for now.
Okay.
Jonathan Brown.
Jonathan Brown is the last player on this list to have done it multiple times since the year 2000. And now I can officially tell you, BT, you are past the halfway mark.
Okay.
22
I'm
names
happy.
out of 43, and you have not hit a strike at this point. Consider me impressed.
Alistair Lynch.
Alistair Lynch in the qualifying final is the name that we needed. Good work.
Now, I know this other Brisbane.
Do you?
This is a name what I don't think many people would have guessed, but I just remember watching this game.
Okay.
This is Daniel Merritt.
I can't believe he's pulled out Sauce Merritt.
Big Sauce.
He's kicked 7 goals.
Yes.
Usually a backman, occasionally a forward.
Yep.
And he is on this list.
Yeah.
You want to tell me about the game before I tell you?
I just remember seeing that big head of his, just marking it.
It was against the Giants in their debut season, round 8, 2012.
Yeah.
Outscored the Giants.
Let's go with Travis Cloak.
Mitts Cloak has appeared a couple of times in our trivia in the last month. And he appears again today. Good pull. 3 goals, 6, I think, the giveaway there for Mitts. Unbelievable.
If it was outside 50 on the angle, he would kick it directly in front and it was gone out on the full.
And I tell you what, BT, I've just counted it up. What a way to bring up
there we
the
go.
over-under with Mitts Cloak. He's got 25 names done. He hasn't even hit a strike yet. This is a very impressive performance. I want to see how far the great man can take it. I'm just telling you now, there's no way he's getting a perfect game. There's absolutely no way.
Those Adelaides. I reckon one of those Adelaides is... one of them's Tom Lynch for Adelaide, kicking 10.
Tom Lynch is the man that kicked 10.
Yeah.
Good pull.
Then one of those 4 of the Adelaides, I reckon, would be Dangerfield.
Locking in Dangerfield.
Yeah.
He is on this list. He kicked 3 goals in that game. I do feel like I can tell you now who it was against, now that you've guessed one of them. It was the game that Fremantle kicked like 1 goal for the whole game.
Oh, that's right.
That's why there's so many players in that game that are on this list.
It could be anyone, not any.
That's the problem.
Yeah. 23 for Port Adelaide. Charlie Dixon.
Charlie Dixon, round 23, 2017. There's 2 names there for Port, and he is one of them.
I think I've got the other.
You think you've got the other?
I think so. I think it's Sam Gray.
How has he pulled that name out of his bag? That's unbelievable. 6 goals, 3 for Sam Gray. No relation to Robbie, but how have you done that?
I think it was just from like fantasy perspective.
That is unbelievable, BT.
Yeah, these things just stick in your mind.
No, that doesn't stick in anyone's mind. Sam Gray.
Maybe I had a bet on him or something. There must have been something there for me to remember that.
Unreal.
Cyril, I reckon's on here.
Cyril is on this list. 13 names left means that you've got 30 names done. No strikes.
It's not bad.
What a run so far.
Who's this other Hawthorn? Bulldogs top of the list there. Okay, I'm running out of names now.
Okay. You're looking round 18, 2015 for the Dogs.
Barry Hall.
Locking in Barry Hall.
Was he still playing?
He was not still playing. But I've put no stipulation that you need to guess the correct slot. Round 2, 2002,
I'll
Barry
take
Hall.
it. I'll take it.
He's on the list. Oh my goodness. This just feels like a magical run. There's something about it today. I don't know what it is. But our man, geez, he's picking up a head of steam. This is great work.
All right, we'll go with that Fremantle that I was talking about. I think that's Hayden Ballantyne.
It is Hayden Ballantyne. 5 goals.
Yeah.
Getting it done. He's a one-timer on this list.
Okay, let's go with these Richmonds. All right, let's go with Dustin Martin.
Dustin Martin. So we're looking at the round 4, 2018. 3 Richmond names.
Yeah.
Dusty is one of them. He kicked 6. He kicked 6. I'll tell you a little bit about this game as well if you'd like. 2018, round 4 against Brisbane. Richmond putting on an absolute masterclass. Dusty and 2 teammates outscoring Brisbane in this game. It is now, BT, that I tell you, we've got 10 names left on the list. You still don't have a strike.
Jason Castagna.
Jason Castagna, here we go. I'm starting to believe. Castagna's on the list. Still not sure how he's doing it, but he's bloody well doing it. One of the best in the business right here.
That Geelong, I think that's what's his name? He's still playing. Graham Myers.
Going with Brian Myers.
Yeah.
Best first name in football. Finds his way onto this list. I can't believe it.
That's purely from Draft Stars. I just remember that one.
8 names left to go. You've got 35.
This board looks good, eh?
It looks very good. Not much left. BT, 10 more than the over-under, just dominating this board right now.
Okay, let's just try and get this. I can't get a perfect. I don't know that Bulldogs.
I called the perfect game being impossible about 10 guesses ago, and he's still in it, and he's still striking.
As long as I can get close, which is, I'm very happy with this so far.
You gotta be. Give him some love in the comments right now.
All right. Maybe Kurt Tippett for Adelaide.
Locking in Kurt Tippett.
Yeah.
Was playing with Adelaide at this point in time before his move to the Swans, and he is the top of the list.
Okay.
5 goals for the Crows in 2009. I tell you what, he's worked his way through the board beautifully. Everything opening up now for BT.
For Adelaide, what's his first name? Is it Chris Knights? Is that one thing?
Locking in Chris Knights.
Is it Chris Knights? Will he accept that?
There is a player that played for Adelaide by the name of Chris Knights. And I can't believe he's on the list. What are we doing? How are you doing this, BT?
I've got the Bulldogs. I can't even think of a name.
Right.
Hawthorn in... What year is that?
That's 2012.
2012. Jared Ruffhead.
Going with it.
Ruffhead, yeah.
We've got 5 names left on the board. I still can't believe it. BT still strikeless. He's got 38 names out of 43. I gave him the extra strike because I thought he was no chance in this quiz. And he's absolutely pulled one from the clouds right now. 5 names to go. Let's switch on, mate. Where are we?
Essendon. I haven't even touched this Essendon.
You thought about it early and then you said no.
I'm thinking... I can't think of another name for Adelaide. Bulldogs. What year is that, Bulldogs?
Round 8, 2015 for the Dogs.
2015.
I'll run you through the whole list. We've got round 22, 2021 for the Bombers. Round 4, 2018. You've got 1 name left for the Tigers. You've got the other 2. Round 18, 2015 for the Dogs. Round 20, 2011 to go along with Mitt's Cloak. Both of them in the same game. And you've got 1 name left from round 15, 2009 to accompany Kurt Tippett, Patrick Dangerfield and Chris Knights, all of who scored more than Fremantle that day.
I can't think that Bulldogs. 7 goals. Let's go with 4 goals for Collingwood. I think I remember this game. I think that's... I'll lock in Jared Blair, but it could be Alex Vasolo. But we'll go with Jared Blair.
Going with Jared Blair, one of the smallest men to ever play AFL football. Gets it done. Round 2011 is Jared Blair. Oh my goodness. We're witnessing something special here today, guys.
Oh.
Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. BT, what is going on?
This is a long video.
And we're here for it. We are absolutely here for it. Come on, mate.
Glad I'm not editing this one.
Oh, jeez, I'll think about that later.
Let's go with the package.
Going with the package.
Yeah.
He could actually fill either spot on the board.
Oh, very true.
Very true.
Didn't even think of that.
And he does fill one of them. Round 22, 2021 is the package. 3 names to go. You've hit 40 out of 43. You have not got a strike against your name. Oh, boy.
There's the Bulldogs. I can't even think of a name. That's so annoying. Like, I don't even know if Brad Johnson was still playing then. 2015. So it's 10 years ago. We'll go with Richmond. We'll go with the journeyman. Jacob Townsend, I think it is.
Going with the journeyman, the
4 clubs.
4 club player. Can you name them? Anytime you say Jacob Townsend's name, you have to name the 4 clubs.
Essendon.
Yes.
Richmond.
Yes.
I don't know.
GWS. Gold Coast.
That's right, it was Gold Coast as well.
One of only 3 players to play for the Giants and the Gold Coast at the time of recording. Either way, let's just get this over and done with. Jacob Townsend on the list. Oh boy!
I remember that game.
Oh wow!
So it's the two ones that I don't even have a name for here.
41 out of 43 without a strike.
This is pretty good.
When
I'm happy with myself here.
When our man Kyle has suggested this as a video, I don't think in his wildest dreams he thought that he was going to be getting the treat that we have got today. Get us home, BT.
Brad Johnson.
Locking in Brad Johnson.
I don't even know if he was still playing. I feel like he wasn't.
I don't think he was.
No.
That is strike one. We're still going here, but shake the man's hand. I almost think this is more impressive than one of the perfect games that we've had.
Because this is the most names I've ever gotten.
This has been an unbelievable run so far, and if you've loved it, make sure you like this video and give this man some love in the comments. We've got 2 names to go. Anything in your brain?
The only name that I can think of, I don't even know if he was at this club at this time. He played for him, I'm pretty sure. James Podsiadly.
James Podsiadly for the Crows.
He played for the Crows at one stage, didn't he?
He did.
And Geelong, obviously.
And Geelong.
I don't know when. That's the only name that I could even think of. I don't know the years.
It is not the J-Pod. That is strike 2.
I'm not even going to be able to give you 3 names.
All right, well, just give us one more, and we're just going to take it down to 3 strikes because you didn't need 5.
5 goals, though.
5 goals. It's decent. Not anybody.
7 goals.
Yeah, these are decent totals. This is why there's some names that you've ripped off here that scored 2 or 3.
Yeah.
They're super impressive.
7 goals. Oh, I've got the Bulldogs. I've actually got this Bulldogs one. This is Stuart Crameri.
We've got one name left to go. It is Stuart Crameri.
Yeah.
I thought the light bulb might have pinged when you'd gone with the package playing for Essendon and the Dogs, and then Crameri playing for Essendon and the Dogs as well.
I feel like I think Crameri just was in a previous quiz pretty recently. I think.
Yeah, he pops up a fair bit.
Yeah.
One name to go. The chance for one of the great sweeps on this channel. And we've demoted it from 5 strikes now to 3 officially.
Yeah.
You've got one guest left.
I don't know. So we'll go with. I don't even know if he's kicked 5 goals in a game. Let's just go with one of the greatest Adelaide players ever, Mark Rasciuto.
Locking in Mark Rasciuto, your final guess of the day.
Yeah.
It is not Mark Rasciuto.
I don't know who it is.
42 out of 43. Do you have anything you want to say before I reveal the last name?
I feel exhausted. That's what I feel like.
Well, you should be. This is a ripping name to finish the quiz. And we haven't got to say it much here on the channel. And I'm disappointed we haven't said it much. But I'm glad we get to say it today. It is the Porpoise, Jason Porplesia.
There's just 0 chance I was getting that.
Really?
Yeah. That name doesn't even grow through my name.
I love the Porpoise. I think about the Porpoise more often than I should. But he is the last name on the list. BT, great work, mate.
I was close with J-Pod.
You were very close with the J-Pod, actually. If you've enjoyed this video, it's a long one, we know, but we reckon it's an absolute stonker. Make sure you like it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and jump on the live stream tomorrow.
Yes, make sure you do that.
Tell BT what you think of his performance today. Join us for some trivia. We'll watch the game as well and try and earn yourself a wild card spot into Season 2 of the Creator Classic. We'll hopefully see you there. Cheers.